Well, 2009, 2010 were our biggest years here in the Wedge in terms of student attendance, where for students and adults we averaged over 90 people here in the Wedge on any given Sunday. And in fact, on our kickoff launchy weeks, I think our highest was up to 124 students and adults here in the Wedge. And the Wedge is a double wide, which didn't leave us a whole lot of room to put people. In fact, one Sunday I remember one of our guys sitting in the carpet ball table with the window open because there wasn't room for him to actually be inside the building with everyone else.
The fire code for the Student Center limits us to about 75 students, and we really became concerned about their safety. So that's one of the biggest reasons we needed to split our kids up this year.
But it hasn't solved the problem. We still have student breakout groups meeting in offices and hallways.
At present, we owe approximately $2.9 million. It's a 20-year loan, and the current payment on that is $22,000 a month. If we continue that payment over the remainder of 17 years, we will eventually have paid over $2.5 million in interest, which is very significant.
But Bridge to Our Future is not just about us. We have to think bigger than these four walls and this campus. One of the things we want to contribute to is the revitalization of the Karawa Hospital in northwest Congo. The Karawa Hospital serves a population of about 600,000 residents. At one time, it was considered one of the top hospitals in all of Congo, featuring 7 American doctors. Due to the Civil War, it has fallen into a state of great disrepair. Now the Congolese staff that is there deals with issues like not even the most basic of medical equipment or supplies or medicines, and oftentimes they don't get paid.
Since 1968, Kent Covenant Church has been impacting the Kent community. One study shows the Covenant denomination is one of only 2 nationwide denominations in America whose membership is growing.
We believe that's because of our denomination's focus on community outreach, and we try hard to live that out here at KCC.
KCC opens its doors to the community through an on-site food pantry, weekly benevolence assistance, English language classes, supervised indoor and outdoor playgrounds, quarterly community service projects and blood drives, an annual fundraising breakfast for the local food bank. There's dessert theater in the spring and trunk or treat in the fall, an ongoing jail ministry and school mentoring, and a whole host of other services for citizens of the community. But we don't stop with Kent. We see the world as our community. In addition to countless short-term mission trips, KCC has sent dozens of full-time missionaries to all corners of the globe.
We find ourselves at one of those important junctures where we need to accomplish 2 tasks. We need new and larger student ministry facilities, and we need to reduce our debt and our mortgage payment.
But these 2 things are not mutually exclusive. We do need a larger facility for our students, and we're very committed to paying that off with cash. Also important to note that there'll be added costs of the new student building for the maintenance and upkeep of that building. So it's imperative that we reduce our monthly mortgage to below $16,000, and that equates to $700,000 in savings over the life of the loan. And more importantly, the savings that we get from that reduced monthly payment will free us up to cover our cost of operating the new facility as well as the existing facility, and will also free us up to carry out the very important ministries of KCC.
But we can't make this just about ourselves. We have to demonstrate our Christ-like compassion with a couple of compelling, make-a-difference missions projects. The hospital I mentioned earlier already has a strategic plan in place to return it to a fully staffed, life-saving hospital. We'd like to be a part of that vision by providing some of the funding and by sending medical teams from KCC over there. Together, these form a great bridge to our future, and not only KCC's future, but the future of God's people and God's work around the world. I want to invite you to join me in praying for how God will lead you and your family to help build this bridge to our future. Thank you.